Welcome everyone to this week's saint video, and this week's saint is Saint Joseph. Saint Joseph will help you stay safe when traveling. Anybody else see that? Half of my lights just went out. Anyway, Saint Joseph will also help you heal. Saint Joseph is going to help you succeed on a spiritual quest, and he's going to help you find a lost pet, which it seems like today got a little helper. It says here, when you call on Saint Joseph, just look up and call his name. Then explain the nature of your request and just know he will be there. And when he is present, you're gonna smell the odor of faint perfume. So I just found out that Saint Joseph translates to San Jose as well, so same person there. Saint Joseph became an incredible Franciscan mystic, healer, and visionary. His father was a poor carpenter and he died before Joseph's birth. His mother was thrown out of her home and gave birth to Joseph in a stable. He was born with deformed feet. Guess what? Saint Joseph's in the house! Saint Joseph's in the house! As a child, Joseph was mentally slow, but he had a quick temper. Joseph had his first ecstatic vision when he was 8 years old. At 17, he applied to become a friar, but was rejected because of his sketchy education. Finally, the Franciscan accepted him as a lay brother. Working in the stables for many years, his temper cooled and he was ordained a priest at the age of 25. Joseph became famous for his ability to levitate. Almost anything religious would trigger his ecstatic aerial flights. He would fly high over the heads of people and float for long periods of time. Now today we'd probably call that astral projection, but it says he would often fly to altars and holy statues. And it says that more than 75 of his flights were documented. Because of these huge crowds that gathered to watch him fly, Joseph wasn't allowed to conduct mass and was asked to stay in his room. For the last 35 years of his life, he was a virtual prisoner in his room. A chapel was built for him there so he could pray privately. So Joseph was one of these saints who was able to bilocate, which means to be at two places at the same time, and was credited with many miraculous healings. He could read people's minds and see into their hearts. He could control the elements and communicate with animals. Everything Joseph touched was infused with the sweet smell of perfume. If you enjoyed this video on Saint Joseph from 1603 to 1663, always sending peace, love, and light to the world and humanity. Peace!